Good afternoon. My name is Tiara Taylor, and today we will be reviewing what an IEP is and what the IEP process would look like for students as well as their families. Parent and guardian involvement is essential throughout the IEP process, which is why we will also review key terms that are frequently used throughout the IEP process. So, getting right into it, what exactly is an IEP? An IEP is an individualized education plan written that outlines specialized instruction and support services for students with disabilities in order to help them succeed academically. An IEP is developed by a team consisting of the student's parent and or guardian, educational professionals, as well as advocates. As a parent, you may be wondering what is included in an IEP. So, an IEP includes the following information: the student's current level of development, annual learning goals, necessary modifications and or accommodations, a method for monitoring students' progress, how to effectively communicate progress with parents and guardians, how to evaluate goals of the student, and also a log sheet should be included to track the student's progress. So before a student can receive an IEP, there is first a referral process. The IEP requires that public school districts identify, locate, and evaluate students that may need special education services. The referral process consists of the following steps: identification, pre-referral, referral, notification to parent or guardian, consent from the parent or guardian, evaluation, eligibility. Later, then an IEP meeting would be scheduled, and then an IEP would be developed. So you previously heard the term evaluation. The evaluation process is used to help determine the educational needs of students and identify the need for special education services. The evaluation process for special education consists of multiple steps. The steps of the evaluation process are requesting to gather information from a parent or guardian, then information would be gathered. Determination of eligibility would then be performed and an IEP would be developed. After evaluation is performed, eligibility is determined. The eligibility process is used to determine the educational needs of students and to evaluate. Now, after evaluations are performed and eligibility is determined, a student may be issued an IEP. However, there are various components of an IEP that are very important. The components of an IEP are goals, services, progress monitoring, LRE, also known as least restrictive environment, evaluation, re-evaluation, service delivery, as well as transition. It is vital that parents understand that their involvement throughout the IEP process is essential and vital. Parents are equally important throughout the IEP process. Under the IDEA Act, parents are equally responsible and required to participate in each step of the IEP process. Based on the level of appropriateness, students under the age of 15 are suggested to participate in IEP meetings. However, students 15 years or older are required to participate in all IEP meetings. Parents, it is imperative that you understand that you have rights in regards to students, and communication is vital. As an educator, open lines of communication are essential to help the students succeed. I have found that communicating through email and phone are effective when communicating with parents in regards to students and their academic performance. So in review, today we have covered what an IEP is and what the process of an IEP would look like for students as well as their families.